Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois and welcome back to Material Energy 5. In the last episode, we were exploring the Blackstone Glow and dealing with the mushroom infestation there. But as you can see, I have gotten rid of that spatial storage area and replaced it with the first one, the Cliffside Village, because I was on the hunt for coal. We have a quest that I'd like to try to get done today of getting a bunch of coal, 64 coal. And I've cleaned that out as far as I could tell. Didn't find too much interesting, but some coal. And we're gonna have some fun. So one thing to note in this chapter, we need 16 beetroots. Well, I have half a stack, so that quest is completed, and we are going to get a basic reward for that. But beets are good for more than iron or to balance out your nutrient intake. We can basically set these up to make redstone. If the beets can give you some iron, their seeds can give you some redstone. So iron from beets, redstone from the seeds. And I did set up a farm in the greenhouse, which I haven't harvested as of recently, but we should be able to get a bunch of this stuff, and we're going to do some chemistry to hopefully finish up a couple of quests. We do need to get a bunch of iron. I also need to harvest the potatoes more than anything right now, and then we'll see what we can do. There is a spatial storage that we got as a bonus item that I would like to see what exactly is in it. But we gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. It could be really bad. So we need to solve beetroot seeds. Let's do half a stack. We're gonna get iron oxide and strontium carbonate, and half a stack of the beetroots, which gives us more iron oxide and sucrose. And actually, the sucrose is what we want to use because we're gonna get carbon from that, and we can make coal with just a little bit of carbon. Now we need what? A little bit more. Probably another stack or so. And we're gonna get a lot of stuff from dissolving everything. But there is the coal mining quest all completed. And a big question I kinda have is copper. Can we get copper easily from things? We can dissolve it from copper chloride. Is there anything that's obvious? Cookies. Cookies have copper. I feel like it talks about that in one of these, but at the same time, I don't know. So let's see. Copper chloride is cyan dye, magenta dye, mineral salt, which looks like it had a little bit of everything, and cookies. Cookies are going to be a good way to get copper, and honestly, we can make a lot of cookies. So let's get the basic reward from the carbon. I wondered if that was going to unlock anything else, but I would really like to get this advanced copper pickaxe. Might be a little bit more helpful, but let's take the sucrose out. Let's get all of this stuff. We're gonna throw all of this stuff in here, and let's clean up the inventories just a little bit. Do we have any more chemicals lying around in here? Probably do. Actually, don't see any. Does this mod pack? This is something that's kind of important. We have drawers. Okay. That might be something useful to use later. But right now, I think we'll live. Also, we have a bunch of these bronze swords that we've been collecting from the mushroom men. That might be useful. So we have strontium carbonate. So what do we need to do with this stuff from the beets? To get iron, we need to use the iron oxide And we have quite a bit of this. And let's just look up iron. So if we want to get iron from iron oxide, it is 16 each. So it is a stack each. We're going to have a lot of oxygen. And I think something that we're going to slowly kind of do is have a drawer system for most of the more common like elements. Because, well, we're going to have a lot. But especially like, you know, your oxygens, your hydrogens, and we'll have use for them later, but for right now we don't really care too much. But we can get a good bit of iron from this. In fact, we can get half a stack pretty quickly and use this one. So we're at 20 out of the like half a stack that we need. Let's upgrade this bronze sword. The bronze sword is going to do more base damage, so it should be good. But for the redstone part, redstone comes from, oh, there was chemical combiner, strontium and iron oxide. We only need 4. So let's do exactly that and make a little bit of redstone. So there we go. So we have our beats conductive. I actually don't know. If the beats can give you some... Yep. We read that already. So uncommon reward. So now we have access to redstone, which is kind of cool. And how much iron do we have in here? Not quite enough. So let's do the uncommon reward. Get more hot dogs. And 2 basics, boron and a sponge. Alright. That works, I guess. So we are getting more stuff from the beetroot seeds than just the beetroots, which is kind of nice. But all in all, we need to probably get some more power, so we'll need some charcoal. That is the wrong button. Luckily, I don't think that affects anything in here. There's no torches on the ground. I was trying to take just 16 charcoal. I can always make more charcoal. That is never going to be a problem. I do wonder what's like the efficiency of what we have back there, because I don't actually know. But let's see. If we need more iron. I have a little bit of iron oxide. I do have more beets. Let's go ahead and finish the beets. And how bad is it to make a drawer? It is the standard recipe. So let's just make a standard drawer. And we're going to put our oxygen in it. Because we're going to have a lot of oxygen. But apparently hydrogen is also a big space filler, I guess. So we have 16 more iron oxide. That is not enough. And we only have 5 more beetroot seeds. We'll have to get more iron later. Wait, that is iron oxide, not iron. So we can get a little bit more than I thought. I think that's going to be 2 more. So we're at 27. We need 5 more. So we'll go explore, and then we can come back and get the rest of that. So we also need to make 12 beetroot soup. We'll get that later. Is there anything else in here? No. But yeah, cookies are going to be the source of copper. And so let's take half a stack of these. And we'll get a ton of copper out of it. And then we can use this to make copper. And then we can use the copper to make copper blocks and get more coins so that we can get more stuff. So that'll be the plan with all that. Let's go back to the observatory. And for now, we're done with that area. We might go clean it up later, but there's not much reason to, so we gotta just make it disappear. And then we do have something interesting. So we have Wild's Dream. It is the right size. This could be very bad. There could be withers in here. There could be worse. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Yeah, that's a spawner. So this is, I think, a reference to the original. Yep, that's a wither spawner. This is a reference to the original. What's it called? The Material Energy 3. There was a thing called Wild's Dream, and I hope that explosion damage is completely off. I hope explosion damage is completely off. It looks like it. Let's get rid of this one, cause I don't want to see that. So Wild's Dream is full of withers. There's a wither spawner in there. Is that a good thing? Potentially. We might be able to use that for some good. I also, between episodes, I believe I went and got some glowstone. Just because. I think we're going to need a lot of glowstone. But we need to get more mushrooms. We need to kind of destroy things in this awful, awful place. If I can remember how to get around. And then we'll go from there. But I think what we're going to do is something like this. Let's get our shield up. The rapier is good for anything we fight that has armor, but in general the sword is going to do more damage, and unfortunately right now that is a huge problem for us. We don't have, this is the wrong way to go. Right, cobblestone. It's been like a week or two since I've played this map. So yeah, we don't have much damage currently. We need to get better tools. We need to get better things in general. This is not the way to go. There's so much obsidian. We can't break it. Not easily anyways. That is also not the way to... Is it? Is it this way? Yes, but not that way. It's right here. Why is there a pigman? I heard a zombie pigman. And then right through here. Alright. So, let's see what we need to do. We needed a bunch of glowstone so we can get this and we can see all of the enemies. We need Envar. Envar comes from iron and nickel. So, that's interesting. Ice. We need bone blocks, TNT. TNT shouldn't be too difficult. We need to chemical mushrooms. We need to destroy the source. Invader, the ultimate test of your conviction lies in the destruction of our enemy. All spores are born from a single powerful source. In the source, bring back a sample of its flux mold. We vow to bestow our aid in return. And then I can also get mushroom stew. And I just need to get more... Okay. So, all things considered, I need to just get more mushrooms. Now, I believe it was not that way. This way is the quote-unquote silver caves. And there definitely is silver here. Is there nickel? There is stuff. There's also a lot of darkness. And a baby zombie. Okay, get... I hate baby zombies. Here, hit my shield. And, okay, there we go. Ooh, he dropped some carrots. It's actually kind of nice. So there is nickel in here. This is nickel. So we'll have to grab a little bit of this. I don't think we can mine that. It's more creepers than I thought there was. Okay, so this area is very much obsidian. But I kind of want the... Okay, that's fine. I want the gunpowder. That's what it's called. Trying to think while fighting a skeleton. Not the best combination. Is there like a spawner or something over there? Because things are showing up very quickly. Ooh, we got a creeper head. Alright. There's another zombie. I wonder if there's like something behind there. But doesn't matter much if we can't actually mine this stuff. I think we can mine the silver. Yes. But we can't mine the nickel. So let's see what's in the chest. Bunch of silver, tinkers, and uncommon. Cool. And I don't think we can mine this either. No. Alright, well. We'll have to come back to all this stuff. We'll probably need to get iron up and running. But there's just a lot of things that we just don't have access to. If we wanted iron tools, theoretically there'd be a smeltery. But I don't know. I mean, we could make a vanilla iron pickaxe. But I felt like there was something that was said early on with Tinker's Construct. Is present, however, the smeltery is deactivated, so don't try to create one. Has its own system. You'll soon understand. And I don't think we understand yet. That's not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of whatever. But we need to have better tools. Is the understanding the Tinker's stuff that we're getting randomly? Oh, this is the wrong way. We do need to eat. And let's just float on up. And hopefully get through most of this mushroomy place. I guess let's just break these mushrooms. And let's get through as much of this area as we can. Can kind of see where we've been. And we'll know if we haven't been someplace for a while because, well, we'll know if we haven't been someplace pretty quickly just because of the nature of mob spawners and the fact that they're going to spawn on us. Don't need two torches that close. So like right here, there's a mob spawner right there. And there we go. More zombies. And some creepers. And skeletons with enchanted bows. Alright, let's back up a little bit. That's good for us. That's not. Go ahead. And I want to just light everything up that we can. We'll break spawners whenever they show up, and we need to keep eating. Alright, so this is not the way to go. But there is mushrooms and tinkers. I'm going to guess that the tinkers is actually how we're supposed to get better tools. So we might take a look at those when we get done exploring in here. And I'm going to try to get as many red mushrooms as I can. We're only up to 15. We do need to eat. And I do know that there is a lot of stuff above us. This also looks like it might be the way to go. Not entirely sure. So let's staircase up. We put torches down. It will knock off most mushrooms. And let's get some help from the skeleton. Maybe get a music disc. We did! Not my favorite, though. Mr. Skeleton, please come down here. You are needed. Okay, I'm really getting tired of all these skeletons. Skeletons are the worst. Enemies. Okay. At least that we're encountering so far. So I want to see. It is very dark up here. It makes sense. Mushrooms don't typically like the light. I don't know where that zombie got to. Hello. I found where the zombie got to. There's also a skeleton. And is this all that there is? Okay. I don't see any place that it like goes up, and I will admit, this place is so confusing, just because of the nature of how everything looks. It's very disorienting. So I do apologize if you guys are feeling that. I am definitely feeling disoriented in here, but I think this is just more stuff. So I think where we need to go is this way and downwards. Definitely makes sense. I see like purple down here. Oh yeah, this is definitely it. There are mushroom skeletons, and that is the big mold. There's a lot of mushroom skeletons. Alright, plan B. Rip here, you are done. Let's get sword repaired. And at least these guys are relatively weak. But they have knockback and they're spawning very quickly. These spawners are very active. Alright. Let's just introduce some light down here. And we need to pillar back up. That worked. I can't believe that worked, but that worked. We are still somehow alive. There is light down there now, so hopefully everything will kind of, you know, not activate anymore. We can shoot some stuff from up here. There probably is still more. There definitely is still more spawners. There might be another one anyways. But at the very least, we are in a much better place. Now the question is, can we start making our way down here? The answer is sure. Sure we can. Let's just get rid of... Alright, that creeper was not very happy with those skeletons. And let's get a little bit of light over there. I need to eat. This is not the best. We are very close to being dead. Infight is good. That was not as good. Alright. We need just a little bit more staircase. Oh man, I think if another arrow hits us, we're dead. Alright, we're gonna back off a little bit. That was close. And we're gonna get through this. We're gonna go down one more time, and there is a boss down there. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have. There is something wearing like blue. I said that weird. Yeah, there's like blue armor right there in that corner. I don't know what kind of armor that is, but definitely something that we need to kill. But let's heal up first. And how is our armor? Our armor is actually handling pretty well. Alright, so we gotta thin the ranks a little bit. And yeah, these spawners are awful. Alright, let's break spawners. Ah, the pigman is the thing I heard. Alright, let's deal with these guys. Because last spawner of all these unfortunate skeletons is backed by the pigman, who might be angry. I don't know, but if he's not, he will be. So yeah, there is... I only see one more. And he's literally just called the mold source. Okay. My inventory full? Our inventory is full of bows that are not that good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to collect some of the stuff. And I'm going to hope that he's not angry. There is a good chance that he's not angry. I'm going to put a torch there. And just go ahead and break that spawner. Hello, Mr. Mold Source. I'm scared to hit. Okay, yeah, it's pretty dark in here, which is not super unexpected. So let's just back off a little bit, and we'll make him angry in a moment. But I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our rapier. I don't know how good his armor is, but once we're fully healed, we'll go on the offensive. We need more mushrooms. We'll have to get more mushrooms. That won't be too much of a problem, but here goes something. Actually, no. We're going to have pork chops. We're going to eat pork chops in spite of him. And yeah, he didn't like that. Ooh boy, he is fast. And he hurts. Oh boy, does he hurt. Okay, the mold source is pretty dangerous. Okay. Let's get back in there. And hopefully be able to take him down. Or at the very least, let's hopefully go get our body back. That is a little bit more important. And, oh man, this place is such a maze. But that is the objective, and then that will unlock another area, presumably. But at the very least, we'll get a lot of good stuff. Cobblestone block. I always forget. But we get to run all the way down here. This place is such a maze. It is awful. But there we go. I like this area because it's kind of like a tunnel. I mean, you can kind of see where you're going and whatnot. But hopefully Zombie Pigman is not mad at us. Don't know how their anger works fully. It's something I've never bothered to actually learn, which is unfortunate in this situation. But typically I think they do kind of forgive you if you die. So that's good for us. Let's just make our way back over there. And sorry, but there's just too many mushrooms in this area. We gotta get rid of them. Orders from, the Endermites, presumably. I kind of feel bad for killing all the Endermites I did, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna betray us or anything. That would be a twist. But where is? So there's that staircase. There's more spawners. There's still another path I never went. So that's something we'll have to keep in mind. But please don't be angry, because I found out you're really fast. You also have a lot of HP. Can you back off just a little bit? Thank you. You seem to not care about me anymore. So let's get our armor on. Shield. Everything else looks like we got pretty much everything. So now this is the fun part. And this is the part that, well, it's going to be fun for me. We're going to stand up here. I'm going to break that block. And arrows. Range combat is so broken in this game. But he is too fast. And has way too much health. And honestly, the arrows are more than enough. But yeah, 100 HP. That is 50 hearts. And he should be close to death. So, you know what? Mr. Pigman. Goodbye. Alright, so we destroyed the source. We got revenge on him. And he dropped a singularity. Fluxed mold. A way to understand parasites. Alright, so at this point, let's get out of this area. Before we head back to the surface, I do want to see two things. One, what our quest is like. So, eliminate the mold spawn. Yeah, we did that. Destroy the source. Alright, so we are grateful. We offer a gift. We thank you. We shall no longer think of you as an invader, but as a friend. We sense a similar infestation in your world, only far more insidious. Take this gnashing weapon and wield it against the Voidstone encroachments. May you be victorious. So we're going to get the Void Breaker. And we'll go ahead and submit that. And we'll get this pickaxe. So this is an Aura class pickaxe. It's not very durable. We're going to keep it kind of as is for right now. Mostly because I don't know quite what it means by the void. But it looks like at this point, the system purge. Destroy the barrier protecting the station AI. This is stuff in the station. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take just a little bit of time. This episode is getting I hear a skeleton. This episode's getting a little bit long, but there is a spawner over here, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And try. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so this was just another way. There is a spawner. That's fine. He spawned as soon as I broke that. That is a weird Minecraft thing. There was light there, but then the zombie was able to spawn as soon as I broke the spawner because the torch that was illuminating broke. So, yeah, that doesn't happen too often. It's not bad when it's a zombie like that, but when it's a, you know, creeper in your face, not so good. Alright, so presumably we can head back to the station. We'll have to come back through here and collect another half a stack of red mushrooms. Won't be a problem though. Just gonna be a thing that we gotta do. And nope. A little bit lower. Getting out of here is kind of a pain. But there we go. That's fine. Alright. Let's get out of here. There is nickel here as well as silver. There's nothing there. But we need to get back to the station and fix a problem with it? Question marks. There is the infestation. We've seen that before. And it was one of those things of like, what is this? Can we break it? We can't. But we're going to now. So let's get out of here. This place is a maze. It is awful. I hate it. I want to leave. But I'm going to have to come back to get more stuff. Because we need more mushrooms. And once we have all the mushrooms, then we can start processing them with Minechem or alchemistry or whatever it's called now. And getting all the stuff from it. It'll be worth it in the end. It's just, there's so much obsidian and it's so purple and black and just dark in general. It's awful. But we have the Void Breaker. We'll use this. I don't know that we'd need to. But let's drop off a little bit of our inventory first. We have a... that was a chest. Uncommon? There we go. We have a little bit of stuff on us. Put the silver away. We have 7 tinkers. Silver Electrum Handguard. So this is giving us silver tools. But until it gives us a pickaxe head, doesn't matter too much. And then we have uncommon rewards, grass blocks, and a 4K storage cell. And that is a blank one, which is perfectly fine. And since we're going down there anyways, let's go see what is going on. So the Void Stone is that right there. So presumably, let's see. Find the Void Stone infestations. Destroy the barrier protecting the station AI. The runic Void Stone appears to be distributed all over the station. The damage out here is surreal and must mean that my universe is beginning to pull apart. That disgusting purple slime oozes from the entity's interdimensional hooks, so at least I know where to look. But before I can do anything, I'll need to use this Void Breaker to smash that ominous wall down the lower level. Alright. So luckily it's really fast. And there is a lot more here. So, cliffhanger. Next time, we're going to investigate this area. There's probably going to be a lot to this. But, yeah, we have some things to do. And there is definitely a Gooby gone. Oh, I think we're going to be heading outside the station. Spoiler alert. So I'll tell you guys what. We're going to end off here. I am going to go back through there. I'm going to collect more red mushrooms. Because that's what we currently need. Right? Let's see. Going too far. Fill the food vats. We hate mushrooms. Okay. So I need just a bunch of mushrooms. And am I storing more in here? No, but I am now. So I'm going to go collect a bunch of mushrooms. And then we'll go from there. But I'm also going to kind of clean up things, figure out what quests we can do right now, try to get some more iron from beets, and we'll go exploring the underground and presumably outside the station next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!